Video marketing. I'm doing a series on video marketing, and on this particular video I'm going to be talking about slideshow guidelines. Now, slideshows could refer to anything. Anybody can supply them. PowerPoint, SlideRocket, Google Documents presentation, or whatever. They're all basically the same. The principles I'm going to be talking about apply to all of them. Now, slideshow guidelines, if you're making video marketing to sell something or educate somebody, slideshows is a preferable way to go rather than making a video straight from a computer screen. What happens with the computer screens, unexpected things come up at unexpected times, and it ruins your video. So I've found the best way to do it is set everything up on a slideshow so that you have it in order. You've got the information you want to present. If you have something you want to show from computer, just make a screenshot and put it on your slide, and then you control when it comes up. You won't have any pop-ups, you won't have any phones ringing, you won't have freezes of the screen and all these other things. So if you're going to make a sales video, put it on the slides, and then it'll be much smoother and organized. I'm going to be talking about some general principles here, and I use PowerPoint, so I'll put PowerPoint in here, but the principles apply to whatever you're using. SlideRocket's a good one. Google Documents presentations program is wonderful. But whatever you use, it's the same with all of them. So let's take a look. Your slideshow is a complement to your audio delivery, not the other way around. So PowerPoint should be secondary. It should be used to reinforce what is being said out loud. Now, here are the do's. Use as few words as possible on each slide. Many times people will tend to put too much information on a slide. It's projected up on the wall or the screen or wherever they're showing it. And if it's too much, the message gets lost. So minimize the words that go on each slide, and it'll be more effective. Another thing is keep the slides changing every few minutes, maybe even several times a minute, and the purpose for this is the same thing. Every time you put a slide up, people will be more interested. It'll perk their attention. They'll look at it and say, what's this, and it'll keep it going. If you leave the same slide up there too long, people have a tendency to let their attention wander off. Another very, very important thing is to keep it simple. Many times people will go crazy with the graphics and the colors. They want to make them fancy, and they put these flowing scenes and all these symbols and everything, and the audience has a tendency to look more at the flowing scenes and the symbols and the colors rather than looking at the message. Now, in some cases that's good. It could be effective. But if you're making a video to sell a product, you do not want them to wander off anywhere. You want them to stay right there and read your message. So keep it simple. If you notice, on all the slides that I use, most of them are basic black with white letters. That's the most effective way to get the message across and for people to see it. So use that when you set up your slides for your video. Here's some don'ts. It's the opposite. Don't use too many words on a given slide. Sometimes, say, people will just load them up. They just got to get this information on there. Well, if you've got a lot of information, just make more slides. Don't put it all on one slide. Just put it on more slides and flash them through quicker. Another thing is use graphics sparingly. Don't put a lot of pictures, images, and whatever on there because it's just distracting from the message. You want to get the message across. You should buy your product. Another thing is animation. You can put all sorts of things on there where rabbits jumping across the screen or lightning, explosions. Same thing. All these things merely detract from the message on a sales video. Those things are wonderful in their place for a particular type of message, but in selling, you have one message and one message only, and that is, here's my product and this is why you should buy it, and I encourage you to buy it now. So remember, whenever you're making a sales video, use a slideshow presentation format, follow these guidelines, and you will be a success. Now, if you want to learn even more about PowerPoints and sales videos, go to the site below. and you will learn everything you need to know to become a champion internet marketer.